on YouTube, on Instagram, and here also on Facebook. Hi and welcome everybody to another episode of the Bisicast 119. And don't get scared, yeah, it's just to have a bit of a clickbait title. No, just kidding. Yeah, but indeed, coronavirus is here in Austria. The first 2 cases were reported today in Innsbruck. Thank God, far away from us. Not as far away, because it's only like 500 kilometers, but yeah, you get the deal. Yeah, what do I have for you tonight? Only bangers, as always. Only about the bangers here at the Bisicast. Tech, we're starting off here with this funky one here by Agent Greg and AM 2 PM. Work it out. And of course, I'm gonna drop you all the links. I got everything set up. Here, Ellie's already watching. Thank you very much for joining. It's a huge honor. You're watching and you're enjoying it. So yeah, let me just get the first link here. So what do you think about the coronavirus? I'm interested. Maybe this could be like our topic here. Also, like, because, you know, the only thing I'm worried about this whole coronavirus thing is that, you know, I'm leaving for the US. You know, I'm going to the Miami Music Week in 3 weeks, and instead of, you know, having it, you know, being less worried that they somehow manage it to, you know, do that, like to figure it out, it's looking like it's a pandemia going on here. This is of course sad. But yeah, come back to the track. I hope that everything will calm down within the next, let's say, 3 weeks or so. Yeah. I got this track by Agent Greg and AM 2 PM. Work it out. Very cool techy track to start the show with. Let me know what you think about this one so far. Tom is watching. Thank you very much for joining. I also want to check it out also here on Twitter. Yeah, I really like the idea, and yeah, very chilly track. Cool to start with. I love this part, especially when it goes into like the bit groovier part here from 3 minutes on. So the track goes for over 7 minutes, so it's like a bit of a mix of tech and prog, but with more tech elements. So it has like the bit the structure or arrangement like a tech track, and oh yeah, that's very true. Yeah, Maurice is also watching. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah. This one here, start the show with Agent Greg, AM 2 PM. Work it out. It's also in my Spotify playlist that I will share at the end of the Bisicast. This track is out on Hotel Records, labeled by David Ford, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Alec. Very cool track. Yeah, I can't wait for Liverpool as well. But I have no idea which of the states that I'm going to now is worse, the US or the UK, because you're not in the EU anymore. So it will be, I believe, even stricter than it used to be. So I have no idea how I'll get there, but I will somehow. Hopefully, I guess. Annie's watching over on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining. I haven't talked to you yet. I'm very busy. I'm very sorry, and yeah. It's sometimes, you know, you have like the feeling you want to talk to people, and then, you know, they just, you know, don't have the time for a proper conversation. This is so sad. Yeah. Good. So that's that. That's working out. Great track to start the show with. What's up next here in my playlist? Let's check it out. Yeah, the new one by Kid Massive in the Joy Domingo remix. You'll love this one for sure. So yeah, let's check it out here. I'll try to tag all the people so that they have an idea. It's always good to tag the people. Angel Manuel. It's like a very common surname, so it will be very tough to find the correct one so that I can tell. Yeah. Gabriela is watching. Thank you very much for joining. probably right there for you. I just want to quickly check the people. If I can, but I can't. Okay, set to here. So I'm gonna quickly check the next track here. But I love, you know, the long outros. So this track is a very long outro, which is very nice because that gives me time to set up the next track. So yeah, in general, very nice mix, very nice arrangement. So definitely worth checking out for yourselves. And of course, all of them will be in the Bisicast playlist at the end of the show. That I'll share now. And now let's go with Kid Massive together with Angel Manuel, Bodywork, the Joy Domingo remix. Let's see your body work. Absolutely. This must be him, Joy Domingo. Yeah, there we go. Found him. Okay. That's the track, so yeah, you definitely love this one here. Let's see your body work. Very simple, but I believe it's a very nice tool to play in between. Yeah, also unfortunately I made you a promise 2 weeks ago, and I can't I can't hold the promise today. Because I promised you to do an album review, and unfortunately I can't do that because I'll be running out of time. But I'll play my favorite track of the album, and yeah, I definitely recommend you to play all the others as well for you. Yeah, Kid Massive, Angel Manuel, Bodywork, Joy Domingo remix will be also part of my Spotify playlist. It's a remix and it's out on Get Down, the label by Kid Massive. Yeah. Nothing very special, I just love, you know, the melody here. But I'm very, very happy that for the next track, the next track is by a guy that I know very, very, very good for a long, long time already. Anyone Yaroslav is also joining us, thank you very much. The next guy that I'm going to present to you is Medusa. We all know him. I'm not sure what it's and the track is called Born to Love. This is the new track on the label Defected, and yeah, this is basically a surprise that I like it for some reason. I'll put it in another way. It's a surprise that I'll see Medusa on Defected in general, because I believe this is rather unusual, because it is a bit different from Lose Control and A Piece of Your Heart that we all know from the radio. And I'm very happy that Medusa is coming at the beginning of April, I believe, to Bratislava. Yeah, Medusa is playing in Bratislava at the same venue that Oliver Heldens played. And yeah, I'm very happy that I probably, if I have enough time, I'll see them. Or rather, him, I would say. And with him I mean Matt Madwell. So, as you know, like Lose Control, I believe Lose Control, made it onto commercial radio, and I showed my mom the picture I had with Matt that I took last ADE, and she was very impressed by that. She said, look, you listen to the song on the radio, that's the guy who produced it. Look, I have a picture of him. Very nice. Don't you love? Yeah. Here it's a bit chillier, a bit not as poppy, not as, I don't know, forward driving as Lose Control. And of course, good voice is obviously missing on the vocal as well. But yeah, let me know what you think about this one. Do you like this new one by Medusa? I'm interested. I'm gonna turn it up a bit here. Because I believe it's very nicely done. So it's having like this Medusa formula, I would say, with very long breakdown with the vocals. But yeah, in general, very nicely done. But it's also part of my Bisicast playlist. All the tracks that are available on Spotify you can find there in the playlist that I'll share at the end of the show. Yes, vocal is very nice. Robert is watching, thank you very much for joining. Hope Hope everything is fine over there. Some of my Polish acquaintances are also watching. They're probably wondering what am I doing here. Just playing my favorite music that I found over the past couple of weeks. Andre is also watching just in time for Medusa featuring Shells with Born to Love, Neon Defected. Very nice. Yeah, the way the second drop drops is actually very cool. Yeah, and it goes on like this. Born to Love, Out of Defected. Very cool track. A bit chillier by Medusa, so I might give it another couple listenings because it's very cool. For long car drives, for example, perfect. Unfortunately, my car drives are very short because usually, like when I'm weekdays, when I'm working, but I go like by car to work, it takes me like 15 minutes. So usually I can listen to maybe 2 or 3 tracks because I listen to Progressive House, so tracks are 6-7 minutes long, so I don't get any more. Yeah. I've seen, Maurice was asking about the Chani album. I've seen a few tracks that they were released. I downloaded them even, but I didn't have time to listen to that yet. Do you mean like the tracks like Proud and Ghosts, maybe? But I haven't heard them yet, to be honest. So I can't really tell you much about this. But I have another amazing EP that is, I believe, oh no, it was not Confession, it was a different label. It was the label which was very surprising for me, by, Barong Family, exactly, yeah, by, what was that guy's called again, from Barong Family? I just forgot, sorry. Sometimes when I'm nervous, Yellow Claw, exactly, of course, Yellow Claw. And yeah, they released on their EP, on their label, a house EP, which was very surprising for me, and a very good house EP. It's called Warehouse Adventures. The label's called Moxie Family, a Barong Family initiative. Okay, at least that's the info that I have on Spotify. But anyway, like, to have this in general on a label run by Yellow Claw, which is a huge surprise. And the producer is called Kaiser Gel, and and it's a fantastic EP. 400 likes. Wow, this is insane. And I see here Mighty Fools, so it might be. Wow, is he a part of Mighty Fools? Wow, this is true. Amazing, interesting. Okay. Yeah, but his page only has like 400 likes, so definitely check him out. The Adventure EP, Warehouse Adventure EP. And I'll play you my favorite one, Killing Him. It's a sick track. Very housey, very techy. Forsaken. Oh yes. Got them grooves. Love it. Luke is watching as well. Joy Kamada, I will play one track of you later, of yours. So definitely stay tuned for that. So thanks that you're watching. And yeah, he's a part of Mighty Fools. Yeah, Mighty Fools, there was this one guy, this one Asian guy. Sorry, it sounds a bit racist, but like, or like Filipino, I can't remember. And maybe he's the other guy. Wow, and now he's preaching house. Very cool. Thank you very much for the info here, Mauricio. Very nice of you. Yeah. So yeah, yo. So thanks that you're watching. Your track will come up later. Yeah. And I really enjoyed this Killing Him album, track here. Did I? Oh, thank you. I'm not a boss, but it's so kind of you. Thank you very much. I would be a boss if I had more time for the Bisicast. Because I have so many fantastic plans for the Bisicast, and I just cannot even come close to do something about this because I've got so little time. But I'm working on it actually. I hope at some point in the future that I'll have more time. Yeah, I'm sharing it right now. Kaiser Gel with Killing Him. He used to be a part of Mighty Fools, or is still maybe, and now it's like a side project. And this is out on Barong not Barong Family, the sub-label of Barong Family, and it's called Moxie Family. Yeah. Oh yeah, Moxie. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Moxie is like also like a part of Barong, and they have like their own sub-label under Barong. Okay, this makes sense now. The fish hats, you know, or the yeah, whatever you know what I mean. They have like this funny hats. This was what I was surprised about, because I would not imagine like to have a release like this on a label by Barong Family. But yeah, it looks like it's a sub-label. I wasn't 100% aware of this. And yeah, Mosaic is watching over there, also on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining, just in time for Kaiser Gel and Killingham. Sick tune, love it as well. We're still at the Techy Section here. And the next one is also a very amazing one. Yeah, greetings from Mexico, greetings back. Hope to be there one day. Oh, okay, they ended Mighty Fools, okay. It could be that they ended the project, yeah. This could be very true, Molly, so thank you very much for the heads up, yeah. Because usually, like, this is the problem, like, you see when people emerge, or like, in general, like, they have a hype, or like, because I have seen Mighty Fools live, I believe back in 2012 or 13, I can't remember, very long time ago, and they were in Vienna for a big night back then. Mighty Fools was one of the headliners, and there were two others, I believe, but I can't remember the others, I would have to look up. But they were sick, I remember the night very well, and back then I loved their sound, back then it was very rough, very edgy, very electro. So yeah, and then later, of course, well, not as good anymore with the big room hype and all that, but yeah, the beginnings of Mighty Fools were very, very cool. They were very creative with all their sounds and all that. Yeah, and up next, what I wanted to play to you was this new track by Danny Avila, Chase the Sun, but in the Will K remix 2 weeks ago, I believe I heard it for the first time on Criteria. Basically, like 90% of the tracks that I hear first that I play on the show, I hear on Criteria, because obviously they have access to certain promos that I don't have. But you know, I'm not mad at this or anything. I just want to, you know, spread it further. And I heard this track also on Austrian radio. On Saturday, Flip Capella played it on his Energy Club files on Radio Energy here in Austria. And I was very happy. Jeffrey is also watching over on Insta. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you enjoyed this one here. Danny Avila, the kitty of on Ibiza. Okay, this is bad. This part is very cool. So yeah, I don't have as much contact with Will K as I used to have, like a couple of years ago. But yeah, he's coming up with the ideas. Like he used to be very close with Corey, but I believe Corey does not have as much contact anymore with Will, because they used to have like they also released like the first track on like was a collaboration. They won a remix contest back then for AIM-21 and Max Vangeli Tonight on Size Records. That was 6 years ago. Oh my goodness. Yeah. A classic as I know that this song Mosaic is actually used for this Professional Darts Corporation, or whatever they're called, PDC. Also, like an Austrian guy is very strong at darts. Menzo Suljovic is his name. Yeah, but a very cool Redemption. I've already showed you. I showed you. Yeah, the Prophecy remix. I believe 4 weeks ago, something like this. Or was it 2 weeks ago? I believe it could have been 2 weeks ago. And I enjoyed this one, I believe, more, but this one is also a very cool rendition of the track. So yeah, if we check the drop once again. Very cool how he changed the the tone of the melody here. That's not as as the original. Very cool. Very cool. Absolutely. So yeah, that's that. And Danny Avila, Chase the Sound Will K remix. Always drop you the Spotify link here. And up next, I'm gonna play you one that I already shared on my Insta stories, I believe last week. Absolutely banger of a mix of tech and prog. It's very strange because it's from Christoph, and we know Christoph, whatever he touches, it'll turn into gold. So this is an absolutely sick tune, like a mix of tech, prog, techno. You can already hear like the hi-hat here. Felipe is watching, come in here, thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Tom Starr and Jack Back. I played this 2 weeks ago on my last Bisicast. Beats all over my body. The beat is all over my body. Yeah, the vocal is so sick. Yeah, got me instantly. And Christoph replied to my Insta story that I shared his link, his track on Spotify. And yeah, he was very thankful. And yeah, I hope that I will see him one day live, because this would be a guy who could actually put them into now it's the Club. It used to be the what's the club called? Horst. No, it's the Club. So O, like the letter O. And now that would be like a perfect the perfect venue for him, I believe. Check this shit out, it's so beautiful. Holy shit, when this drops, also like the build-up gets me very exciting already. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wow, this has an amazing drive to it. And also like he filters basically the lead, and then it slowly fades in again. Very nice to listen to. This is like a mix of tech and prog and techno and everything like mixed together. It's so sick. And this is a part of an EP, this track, and the other track is called Star Count, and it's also worth checking out. It's a bit proggier one. And the name of the EP is Consequence of Society Volume X, or I believe Volume 10. And it's out on True Soul. And also Sleepless Nights is over there. The Hawkins is the third one. So my favorite of this whole EP. Yeah, absolutely sick. So if I skip a bit through it. And like this is like one of these tracks that get me instantly in the mood. So I was basically I was listening to this track, doing some household duties, because I do this for some reason at home, and then I stand up like this, dance my ass off to this. Woo! This has some power to it, some groove to it. Proggy edge sound. Wow. I'm so in love with this. And such a simple melody as well, but with the right aggressive synth and this kind of techno kick, it sounds so fat. Wow. So you should definitely check this one out. Christoph with Hawkins, out on True Soul, part of the Consequence of Society Volume 10 EP. Yeah, now we have this a bit rougher, more techno-esque sound. And now we should come back to a bit more techno sound, I would say. Also, like the outro is so great on this one. Can't stop headbanging. So the next track is by Simon Kitsu. I believe I shared his track on my Insta story, like the Spotify link on my Insta story as well yesterday. And yeah, and this is a track called Bad Affair. So I check this one out. I'll drop the link into my Facebook here as well. So let me know if you're watching and you're enjoying the music. Now here with Simon Kitsu and Bad Affair. And now we are back to these epic bass lines here. Very, very cool. Here with Simon. I'm not gonna miss you. I'm not Vocal as well. Very cool. There we have Blue. I love this vocal cuts here. It's sick to listen to. Yeah. Haters watching, thank you very much for joining. Just in time for Simon Kitsu and Bad Affair. Sick track. Here by Simon Kitsu. Out of the Bad Affair EP. It's out on the label Under No Illusion. Also having a Will Taylor remix and another original called Jukebox. So definitely worth checking out. So you can also, when you like browsing through Spotify, from a Spotify playlist, you can also click on the album, I believe. At least if you're premium, I'm not sure about what about free, and or like in the desktop or whatever you're listening to, and then check out the further tracks of the EP. And I believe that's why I usually do, because usually I only take like one track of an EP into my Bisicast playlist, and then you can check for yourselves then which other tracks you like of this EP, for example. So yeah. Mosaic, it's like this, I believe. The Mosaic Section about Third Party and Tomorrowland. It's not their first time at Tomorrowland. I believe it's their second time. The first time was, I believe, back in 2010 or 11. Back then, when there was a side stage on Tomorrowland, and they played alongside A21, Max Vangeli, Max Vangeli, and Steve Angelo, of course, and many others back then. So I believe it's the third time, but well, actually they are on the, I believe, Lost Frequency stage or something like this. Something that does not really fit into them or for them. Or I can't remember. Like, let me know which stage is. I forgot it. I knew it 2 weeks ago, but now I actually, as I'm not going to Tomorrowland, it's not very relevant for me. Of course, we will cover it as Release Family as much as we can. Speaking of Release Family, coming up in a few minutes. And yeah, and we'll see. Yeah, Ponce is also watching. Thank you very much for joining. Just in time for Simon Kitsu and Bad Affair. Very cool techy track. And yeah, up next. Yeah, it's an absolutely housey track. I really felt that yesterday. And yesterday when I dropped it on my my Insta story, like the Spotify link, I wrote this: not everyone understands house music. It's a spiritual thing, a soul thing. And that's how it sounds, at least for me. Very cool, techy, housey track. Out on Tourum X, or Tourum Tracks, sorry, Canyon with Egomaniac. Very cool one. So definitely a huge recommendation for this one. Feeling it instantly. So let me know what you think about this one. And this guy has only 111 likes on Facebook, so definitely check him out. You need to. You need to. So if that's true, actually, I'll have to check out if it's true, but I believe it's him. And he actually dropped such a sick track, wow, insane. He's based in Norway. Yeah. Canyon Music. Here now with Egomaniac. Out on Tourum Tracks. Hope you're ready for the drop. So housey. Yeah, famous Size Matters back then, oh yeah. I'm missing Size Matters so much. I'm missing in general the involvement of Steve Angelo into Size. Size is not having a community as it used to do. Extone, for example, is doing this way better, in my opinion. And Third Party as well, but like Third Party is rather young, I would say. And it still emerges, I believe, like it's still like getting new people there. 20? Okay, this is impressive. 20% left. I'm not prepared for that, to be honest. Hopefully it's housey as hell. Canyon with Egomaniac out of 2 tracks. Dun, 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 dun. So definitely worth checking out. The spiritual thing, the soul thing. Woo! Yeah, next up, a track that I found while browsing through tracks. Sometimes I just, browse through tracks and that's it, I believe. And yeah, this one is called Dolce and it's by Giza DJs. So this is gonna be the next one. Meanwhile, ending Canyon and Egomaniac, very cool one. Definitely check it out on Toolroom Tracks. Yeah, and I forgot what's the label's name here, or what's the label called here on this. Yeah, dynamic music, exactly, or like dynamic written like do it yourself, manic, DIY. And yeah, this is like a mix of, I don't know, disco, tag, like everything mixed up together. Dynamic music, Dolce with like by Giza DJs. It's out on the 4 to the Floor EP. And it's the 17th installment of this EP that I was watching. Thank you very much for joining. Enjoying the banging beats here. Yeah, and it has like this indie touch to it. I like that. So yeah, now here comes the breakdown. I'm gonna drop the link here for you. I'm not sure what I can tag these DJs here. Hope I can. And now it builds up slowly here. And it slowly builds up like that, very nice. Oh, is that DJs, yeah? Ah, forget it, okay. These are with Dolce out on Dynamic Music. And now here comes the drop. I love this lead, wow. Another track like a mix of tech and prog. Very cool. Yeah, I believe many of you are watching the Champions League right now. I would love to as well, but I will watch the second half then, because otherwise I won't have any time to do the Bisicast, and I'm not used to do it on the weekend. You should check it out, but I believe it doesn't really matter as much. Let's see, it's both are 0-0. Chelsea, Bayern Munich, and Napoli, Barcelona. Yeah, Giza DJs and Dolce. Very cool. Mix of prog and tech. Could fit actually to both styles. I have it now on my tech list for some reason, so I decided it like that. Like the melody, it's so simple. So yeah, and for the next track, I need my my release family badge. You know what's coming up. Hope at least you know. So that's release track is coming now. So yeah, check this track out for you. Definitely amazing here. Giza DJs and Dolce. With a sick melody and like all the tracks are sick that I play, basically. At least for me. Hope that you enjoy them too, that's why I do the Bisicast. It's a community service, of course. I see it also as a community service because I'm checking so many tracks each week that I want you to kind of present the best ones, or at least the ones that I believe are a good mix. Yeah. And now here comes by the way, what do you think of my big star? You see better on my Insta. Of my big star here. Hoodie here, I love it. Commercial boys watching, thank you very much. I'll play a track later on the show. I can't wait. Yeah. And now it's time for Garden State and Polyform, the new track on Release Deep here. Represent the Release family. Too damn low. Need to put him up high. Put him up high. Put him up high. There we go. Much better. Release family here. Garden State. Polyform. So Garden State has a very unique, I believe, way of producing, and it's like a mix of junior deep and tech and deep in general. Fits very well on release deep, I believe. So I can imagine them to drop them even, for them to drop an album even on release deep because it fits so well. But release deep is a very young label, so it will take some time to build it up. Yeah. Filalberg is watching. Thank you very much for joining here on Insta and Matt over on Facebook. Yeah, Garden State and Polyform. Let me know what you think about this one. Very cool one in my opinion. So it's very tough to say something about because usually this kind of deep sound is not really mine, but I very much enjoy the like in general the atmosphere and for the hi-hat here, for example, so in general the drums. So it's very well mixed. It's very good mix here of like different elements. And here even like for the second drop they kind of have the like a build up and then they go basically down to 0 dB and then there comes the drop. So very interesting arrangement. Let's check it out. Getting quieter and quieter and quieter. Are you ready for the drop? Let's go. Bam! That's sick. Just in time, look who joined. Douglas, thank you very much for joining. Also a former release, Deep signing. Yeah, I believe you'll enjoy this one for sure. Garden State and Polyform, the new one on release Deep. Great signing by the guys. Seems that they enjoy this music as well, otherwise they wouldn't sign it. And also Garden State are playing in Liverpool at the live event at the end of March. So can't wait to see them for the first time live, I believe, as Garden State, because I've seen Markus Schossow already in the past, back then when he was still having his Code Red label. Yeah, and then actually he changed it to Code Black, and now he's having Garden State. So that's actually what he did. So Code Red was amazing because it was very progressive and uplifting, and I very enjoyed that sound. And yeah, well, this one is a bit deeper, a bit more mature, I would say, but still very, very cool. Great electronic music in general. So well produced, well mixed, mastering is fine. A bit loud, but it's still like okay. Yeah, so I don't mind it too much. So yeah, that's Garden State and Polyform. Hope you enjoyed this one here as a member of Release family. Yeah, and also Third Party announced their next single. It will be a remix for Armin van Buuren featuring Simon Franco. All Comes Down. And yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this one. It's out this Friday. Can't wait. So this also closes my kinda tech/deep section. And now we're heading over to the prog section. 2 tracks that I found for this one here, this week. First one, one that absolutely blew me away when I heard it for the first time, is the new Gram mix of his track Tomorrow. So basically he, I believe, in other genres we would call it VIP. VIP in the sense of variation in production. For those who were ever wondering, like I did like a couple of years ago, VIP, what does that mean? Does it mean that like VIP person remixed it, produced it, whatever? No. Means variation in production. So like a different mix, you could say alternative mix, however you want to call it. There's so many different types of terminology you can use for that. So we could this name as VIP as well, but he named it Extended Future Mix in my case here, where I'm featuring Dom Dudan with Tomorrow. And I love this. Blew me away, and then when the vocal gets in, it's sick as well. Stay hydrated, guys, very important. Always drink a lot of water. Especially since I lost so much weight, it's actually sick. Like a buffalo almost. I believe there comes my favorite vocal part here. Coming up. Taste the highs, feel the lows, live tonight. And then it slowly builds up into the drop. The second one actually. But the first one's in 1 minute, the second one's in at 2 minutes and 15 roughly. Very, very cool. So what do you think about this one? Bilal, I would be interested. Can't get enough of this. So actually very tough to show progressive music in Bisicast general because you need like to kind of listen to these 6 minutes and like get into the groove of progressive in general. Let me know who are all inside if you enjoyed this one by Grum called Tomorrow. This is the Future Mix. So yeah. I totally forgot, I believe I forgot to share the polynome. I need to check whatever because I believe I didn't see that here. Yeah. The Garden State polynome, I totally forgot to share the link here on Facebook. But of course, if you're watching later on YouTube, you are having like all the links in the description for all the tracks. I did this now because I believe this makes more sense. And now we're having Grum with the Future Mix of Tomorrow. It's the highs, feel the lows, live tonight. It's my favorite part here. Feel the lows, live tonight. I love this vocal so much. Tomorrow the Future Mix. So yeah. And I have done one more, but first let's enjoy the third drop here on this track. Wow. Sick. I love it. Hope you like it as well, Mosaic. This is a very big one. Thank you guys. At least you feel as much as I do. And I hope you'll enjoy this one as well here by Kappa called Mosaic. This is out on 03. 03, I believe, one of my favorite progressive labels. And like, it's progressive so much, like it's so tough to grasp for the people. And I believe, you know, that's why I want to be this person, you know, that presents to you this kind of music. Because we got like the viewage on release radio could be also better. I believe. I hope that it will increase over the next couple of weeks and months. Because what the guys are playing is sick as well. So definitely worth checking out. If you have time, release radio every 2 weeks on Facebook on Thursday nights. I believe 8 p.m. Central European Time, 7 p.m. UK time. And this the chillier Proggy one by Kappa is sick as well. Kappa with Mosaic. Yeah, and then up next, I'm heading over to the promos that you sent me. I got two sick promos that I received basically today. So definitely gonna play these ones. Let's just drop a bit more here by Kappa Mosaic. Also great great arrangement here with 1 minute 15 on the drop. A very cool breakdown. Goes over also for over a minute, 1.5 almost. And then it drops again at 4:30 roughly. Very cool, very chilled. Enjoying it a lot. So yeah, definitely worth checking out for you, Kappa and Mosaic. Yeah. Yeah, and up next, I'm gonna present you the two promos that I received this week. Thank you very much. First of all, to John Scissors, who sent me this one. Here, his own track, By My Side. It's like a mix of Future and Tech. Very cool. Thomas is also watching on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining. More people are now on Instagram than on Facebook, which is very cool. So this one is also on Spotify. So I always enjoy your music, especially when it's that good that I can play it. So I'm gonna tag John Scissors here so that he sees that. It's like a part of Scissors. I believe there are two guys. And he's a very cool version here by my side. It is like the mix of like piano with future. With a very cool one. For dancing up a bit. Yeah. So all the links, also if you're watching on YouTube later, all the links are on Facebook. So sorry, in the YouTube description, of course, below. If you're watching later. Yeah. Thank you very much, John, for this one. Very sick track. 4 minutes. Two very nice melodic housey drops. Like in 2020, very cool. Very nice for playing in between. And then I have one more. Then how much do I have left? Oh, okay, 8-9 tracks. So I'm not sure what I'll be able to do all of them. I hope. Like half an hour left. Usually I have like a couple of tracks I want to go through. But anyway, thank you very much for sending this one. John Scissors with By My Side. So I know this project for a long time. Nobody knows their identities because they don't show their faces. I believe I know them for over 6 years already. Which they started in 2014 back then. And yeah, they evolve continuously, and this is actually very nice to see. So absolutely props to them. And up next, the one that I received today, I believe it will be a surprise for me. I wanted to tell him, but I forgot it. But yeah, maybe you can watch it afterwards. Enter Dex here with Bolivar. Thank you very much for sending this one. Always happy to receive your tracks here. No, it's not this answer. Enter Dex, there we go. With Bolivar. This is also on on Spotify. I'm mixing up the which track was like this one here, Bolivar? I'm not sure because I've heard it, but I believe only once. Yeah. Total Freedom Records, this label. Track is called Bolivar. And to Dex, very cool techy one, so thank you very much for saying this. And there's also a vocal cut coming up in the second drop. The vocal cut is so funny to listen to. Cool one, absolutely cool one. Yeah. Let's enter Dex with Bolivar, and I have a couple of tracks left here. Thank you very much if you're enjoying me so much. It's a very cool tool. I love it. Very groovy. Bassline is very cool. Yeah. And now, here comes the dance-off for the next track. Very cool. Thank you very much for this one, Anto. I hope you're watching later then. Yeah. So the next track will be a dance-off. An absolutely fantastic track by my buddies here from Serbia. They're called Divoli and Marquardt, and the track is called Batoko. And I shared it in my Insta story earlier today. And just let me find this track. There we go. Yeah, Divoli and Marquardt featuring Amadou and Mariam with Bamako. This is out on Sono Music. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to send this, but I'll maybe I'll send you a Spotify link for sure if I don't forget. And if not, then let me know, because I'm always there to help. And this track really got me into the groove instantly. So usually I'm not that much into, let's measure the BPM here. Maybe first, because I'm interested. It must be like roughly like 121 or so. Well, I'm not sure. I'm currently measuring the BPM here. Luke is watching just in time. Marco, thank you very much for joining. Maybe you can tell me the BPM, but I believe it's 121, and I'm very, very certain about this. Yeah. Yeah. Today, Marco is featuring Amadou and Mariam with Papapo. I got it here, yeah. Sorry, Bamako, that's what it's called, yeah. 24? Okay. I measured 121 at the moment. I'll check it. But yeah, thank you very much for this one. I'm so happy with this. I actually wanted to dance off to this because it's so sick. Like the singers have 300,000 likes on Facebook. This is amazing. Yeah, I measured 121. This one actually surprised. And you sent it to me, so it can't be wrong. Let's check it. But yeah, a cool track in general. You have also cool arrangement here. 4 minutes 30 breakdown. Very nice. Everything is there. So yeah, great job in general. And it's also a good contrast to Café, because Café was way slower. Your previous release, and this one is actually just right in groove and tech here. It's indeed 124. Okay, I measured it wrongly for whatever reason. Okay, check it on Beatport. This Beatport is definitely not wrong. But sometimes they show BPM 0, but that means it must have been quiet then. The whole track. Yeah. Let's do the dance off now, at least. Woo! So cool. Thank you very much for this one, Marco. Great. Yeah. It's a bit like the style of Sonny James and Ryan Marciano, but like a bit, I don't know, chillier. Usually they don't play like that. So well, they play, but maybe a bit faster, I would say. Yeah. Great work. Thank you very much for this one. The next one is by two guys that were already in the stream. I really love the guitar. The guitar really makes up the whole track. This one. So thank you very much, Mark, for this one. And yeah, keep on those groovy ones coming. Yeah, I can imagine this very well, Marco. So Marco just wrote me. This was a tune that they enjoyed themselves while making it. So it's absolutely true. I can imagine this very well. Yeah, and up next I have here a new one by Kamada and Almero with Rift. Yeah, this is out on Sinka Records, a free label from Japan. So let's check this one out together. And of course, thank you very much, Marco, for sending this. And yeah, all the best for your future releases. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Kamada and Almero with Rift. Let's check out the drop here. Thank you very much. Going on for 20 more minutes, so if you want to stay in, feel free to do so. Now we're in the banging and uplifting section here. Main time, we can also call it. Here with Kamada and Almero and Rift. I believe also Son of a Dawn released a track called Rift a couple of years ago. It was sick as well. But this one is no worse. And I also love like the melody here. Yeah, Alexander's also watching, thank you very much for joining. Here, Kamada and Almero with Rift. Breakdown, epic breakdown. I love the melody of this one. Sick one here. Very small, very small tool here for in between. You can check something. No good, because actually I only have 6% in my iPhone here for Instagram, so I need to carry on. But yeah, sick tune. Thank you very much to Kamada and Almero for this one. out on Synca Records. Drop me the link for SoundCloud. I believe it's not on Spotify yet. Maybe later. I'll edit them if I kind of know it. And yeah, one thing that I wanted to mention as well is that I brought you some music from my second home, Poland, because this was, so we have like in Poland we have like a commercial radio, like a commercial like TV channel that is a commercial TV channel that is playing music like in Polish MTV called SK TV, and SK means small s in Polish, and I heard this track while zapping through TV in Poland, and they played this video clip of this track, DJ Inox featuring Nick Sinclair with Music Will Save the World, and I wanted to play it to you, and let me know what you think about this one. It's like a mix of future and a big bass, but a very cool vocal, so I enjoyed this one a lot. So, and why not support somebody from my home? Very cool vocal, very enjoyable. Music will save the world. So yeah, it's very interesting what they came up with. So I heard this track. Also, a very great I want to say like great video clip as well, and like message. Yeah, music will save the world, especially now with coronavirus. So there comes the build-up into the drop. And thank you, Philal Berger, for joining me. And I love this water drop. When it's coming. So yeah, very creative with the vocal and everything. So very cool track. The vocal as well. So, and he was even playing on Breakfast TV. This track on Gene Doppel means Good Morning. Saw this on a private music station. So they were performing the track with the vocalist, because the vocalist appears to be also Polish. Woohoo! So yeah, I wanted to play this one as well. Very cool one. Yeah. And up next, a very interesting track. You'll see why in a bit. Because I changed something about this track. And maybe you can tell me what I changed about this track. Maybe I won't tell much yet. I'll let you... I just dropped the link maybe here. So I wouldn't actually add this track if I didn't do a significant change to the track. So because it's apart from one certain thing, it's very cool. And one of these guys I even interviewed. So I need to quickly go into the drop here, because I'm finishing off here on Instagram. So those who are watching on Instagram, head over to my Facebook to finish the last couple of minutes. Yeah, so the track is called Nicky Romero and Timmy Trumpet with Falling, but a significant change occurred here. Namely, I changed tempo from 138 to 128 BPM, and that way I can listen to this track, because I'm not into this very happy, uplifting, quick, fast, whatever music. So if we like go so I changed the tempo but without changing the tone. So it's like the same in the same tone, like same like same key as the original. So it sounds maybe a bit different to your ears if you heard it already. But I believe on 128 BPM it's way more enjoyable than on 138. Yeah. That's it. Thank you very much for watching over on Insta. Because I don't have any battery anyway, so I don't care as much. And I'll finish off here on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook for later then. So yeah, hope that you enjoyed this one here. This is a bit different one here by Nigger Murr and Timmy Trumpet called Falling on 128 BPM and not 138. Up next, a fantastic track. Has a bit of a feeling of what's it called again? Promised Land. Yeah, Promised Land. And this track is by NTVT, very interesting. And I'll leave that I can't tag them because I have no idea how to tag them. Oh, there we go. Must be them. 1,000 likes and Kevin Moncado with Keep On Going. In the South edit. And as I already mentioned, this has a bit of a feeling like a Promised Land feeling, and that's why I love it so much. So great work by South here. And of course the other users here. This is some real recordings. And let's check out this drop. A bit hysteric. This has like such a Promised Land feeling to it. I love it. Very cool, very cool. Wow. Yeah. And another track that I played sorry, I have to go ahead of myself because otherwise I won't be able to finish within 10 minutes. So, it's the new one by Altric, which I very much enjoy. Yeah, but I hope that you enjoyed this one by South, NTVT, and Kevin Moncado as well. This is the vocal here in the breakdown, and now it slowly builds up again. Going. 666. So I love these Promised Land vibes. So I was actually hysteric almost when I heard it for the first time. But wow, this is such a sick lead. So like, and also you're coming up with a melody like that. Wow, insane. Yeah, and up next we have Kevin Hardick, Future Kings, and Eltrick with Rely. I believe this track I even supported on Beatport. And this is like more of a housey, uplifting one. And it reminds me a bit of Overdrive or Gecko by Oliver House. I don't know why. It shouldn't, but it does for some reason, and I have no idea why. Maybe it's intended like that. I have no idea. But a very cool one. A cool hook line. So yeah, spreads also some summer vibes. So definitely worth checking out. So yeah, straight up here. Show you, yeah. I believe, 3 more tracks I want to show you. And one of them is that one promise that I couldn't keep. Because I told you 2 weeks ago on the last Bisicast that I will review an album. But unfortunately I'm out of time, as I thought, and I can't review the album now. Rely on each other. It's so cool. Such a cool vocal here by Altric. Very cool. Whoa. Very cool. Yeah, this is the outro then. And yeah, so the album I was talking about was by No Mana, and it's called Secret Level. And I believe I played this track already on a previous Bisicast episode, but my favorite of this album was already the first single that was released of the album, Strangers, featuring Jean-Pine. And It reminds me of like 2011-12 electro, and in general this whole album is like that. So it's like this old school electro house just with like, and it appears like it's painted into 2020. And I absolutely love this vocal and the drop coming. Reminds me very much of 2011, these kind of times, so very nostalgic almost. You ready? And here comes the drop. It's so sick, I love it so much. So check out the whole album, a huge recommendation from me. And yeah, support No Mana, absolutely. Because it's absolutely worth it, and the whole album, Secret Level, is fantastic. And both, you can check it out on my YouTube, corresponding YouTube video for this Bisicast, or on Facebook. Yeah, so definitely worth checking out. And yeah, of course, also on my Twitch channel for 14 days. Then it gets deleted because I'm not willing to do the whole broadcast there, if I have it on YouTube anyway, which I believe is a better platform. It's for us like music. I have to do with music, because Twitch is, I believe, rather more for video games and chats like that, but not as much for music, I would say. Yeah, and for the last two tracks, I have something completely different and something very chilled. So, but let's just enjoy the second drop of this track. This is so fantastic. No Mana, Strangers, out on his album Secret Level. It gets me so nostalgic. I want to come back to 2011. I want to come back to listening to Darius and Finlay, Do It All Night, Volume 1 and 2. Those are like my, my first two compilations that got me into electronic music, like deeply into electronic music, where I got to know Avicii, Swedish House Mafia, who else was so, back then, like so iconic. Yeah, there's the Kelly themselves as well, yeah, but this was rather a local phenomenon, they're Austrians. And I believe they are now more popular than they used to be. Because like 9 years ago they were underground, and now they are pop almost, I would say. But absolutely a sick track by No Mana here. Strangers, out on, the whole album is out by the way on Mousetrap. So yeah, now here also the outro for a bit, at least 15 seconds. Could have been longer, of course. But yeah, let me know what you think about the next one. The next one is something completely different, I would say. It's by Virtual Riot, and I believe Virtual Riot are huge fans of computer games, and I'm especially like the Super Nintendo and Nintendo computer games, and I am as well, believe it or not. And this is their track called Boss Fight After Party. And it's a bit different, I know, that's why I called it. And now for something completely different. Virtual Riot Boss Fight After Party. So it's time to defeat Bowser, as they say. So check it out on their SoundCloud page. And let me know what you think about this one. It's so different, but it's so cool. I enjoy it a lot. It's like a mix of a glitch hop and dubstep and like all the styles mix. In general, like a sick idea in general. Woo! Feeling the beat. Wow. Such a cool one. Let me know what you think about this one, also later on YouTube. Okay. And the second drop sounds a bit different. So when you skip over to this one. But I believe, when I found something funny, why not playing it? So yeah. And also as I'm a huge fan of Super Mario in general and all the video games. Not all of them. For example, I've never played Zelda. I know what it is about roughly, but I never actually played it. I have no idea why. Just I never touched it in my childhood for some reason. But for example, I've watched a couple of over a month ago. It was Awesome Games Done Quick. So I'm a huge fan of watching speedruns, and I I also tried in the past to beat the games as quickly as I could, and sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't, and that's why actually kind of this music reminds me of. So yeah, check it out for yourselves. Virtual Riot Boss Fight After Party. And the last track of tonight's Bisicast will be a synthwave track, so something for chilling out, something a bit different, something not 4 to the floor, or like not as much, I mean it is I believe, but not as much. Cassetter with Blue Cabriolet. Yeah, absolutely sick one. A bit different, finish off the show here. Yeah, on Fixed Neon, release of Fixed Neon. Yeah, it is 4 to the floor, but like a bit like indie. It has an indie touch to it. Very cool one. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm a bit sad that so little of you joined this week, but I hope it will be better maybe next week or the week after. Yeah, sometimes you know it's happening that I don't have like I'm for example abroad and I can't do anything about it. So then I can't do a Bisicast because, for example, on Thursday last week I couldn't pull it off. Also I'm working along now for some reason, I have no idea why. But yeah, I hope that it will be better in the next, like after Miami, hopefully. So in April, it'll take a couple of weeks, but we'll see. Yeah. Very cool track to finish off the show, just in time for my favorite late night show of Austria on Wednesday, and also just in time for the second half of Champions League. Let's give you a quick update here. But I can't do that. Meanwhile, we're listening to Cassetter and Blue Cabriolet. Yeah, very cool bassline. Napoli's in the lead, 1-0 against FC Barcelona. At halftime, Chelsea, Bayern Munich 0-0. Very cool. Cassetter with Blue Cabriolet. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and yeah, hope to be back next week. Hope, I can't promise, because yeah, also now with this coronavirus and everything, so it will be very interesting how this will how we in Austria will pull this off. Hope that they can isolate them very well. Because to be honest, I don't want to stay at home for like 2 weeks. I mean, it would be fantastic, but you know, I'm working in a family business, and you know, if we can't go to work, it means we cannot make money. This is, you know, it's a vital issue for us. Yeah, thanks, David, that you tuned in for the rest of the show, for the remaining seconds. Yeah, will be available on the Bisicast playlist. I need to share this before I forget. Yeah, but a very sick track to finish off the show. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, hope to see you on the next broadcast. I'm just quickly going to share this Bisicast Spotify playlist link, so that you also have this here if you're watching later. Yeah, and hope to see you all on the next Bisicast, hopefully next week, if not then in 2 weeks. I believe the best thing that I would do is like to do it on announcement, because then, you know, I have certain standards. I want to have my playlist links, like my links to the tracks for Spotify ready, and then also, you know, it takes some time to get this done. Sometimes, you know, I fall asleep just like yesterday, and I had to finish it like in the morning, get up early. It's not as easy as it used to be, but I still love it. I still love to present to you the music, and yeah, hope to continue on doing so. Yeah, so have a safe remaining week, hopefully without the coronavirus, at least here, not in Austria, but like with us. And yeah, hopefully to see you on the next broadcast. Thanks and bye.